What's up guys, welcome to the new video on this channel. In this new video, I'm giving you the new version of Jarvis Mark 50 with new features and new skills that much more advanced compared to previous versions. So watch this video until the end and make sure that you install this Jarvis properly on your computer. So let's skip to the installation part, but before skipping to the installation part, I gotta quickly mention that too many people asked me on the comment section that is this Jarvis is supporting multi-language, and answer is absolutely yes, because especially in this new version of Jarvis Mark 50, Jarvis can understand all the language in the world. So it doesn't matter which language you're speaking, Jarvis can respond in that specific language that you're speaking. Also, so many people in the comment section has some problems with this Jarvis being quiet on the user interface. So too many people saying me that this Jarvis is just being speaking, just being thinking, sleeping, and other things like that. So my Jarvis is not working, but I also pasted API key in the user interface. So the solution is actually simple. Check your internet connection, but I think there's nothing to do with this internet connection because there's much more important things than this internet connection. You should check your API key if it's really correct or not. And also you should definitely check your microphone. If your microphone is not working, then this Jarvis is not going to hear you and is not going to create some response to you. So you should check these three things, and if all these three things are correct, you should check your terminal. All right, check your terminal, because this terminal is going to show you the exact error on this terminal. So if you understood all this part, by the way, I gotta show you this in the Academy section. By the way, we got all these models in this section, and after recording this video, I'm going to release Mark 52 in this all models section as well for early access. And also you can see that this plugins section, I am releasing new plugins in this section as well. I couldn't release much plugins in this section because I got some other projects to do, and I'm going to share it with you later. Physical projects, by the way, much better ones. And I'm gonna release much more plugins in this section, by the way, and you can access all course videos in this section. And you can get early access, academy chat, you can talk with the people, and leaderboard, and showcase projects, and other things like that. And I made the price so affordable, so especially the ones who really want to take a step ahead on this voice assistance and Jarvis systems can easily improve themselves. So if you understood all these things, then let me quickly show you how you can install this Jarvis properly on your computer. By the way, watch this video until the end so you won't have any problem with the installation. So first of all, go to this GitHub page that I gave you in the description. And then after going to this page, just click this green button and then click this download zip. You're gonna install this folder, and then just click right, and then just extract all and extract. You can change the name, for example, Mark L. And then you can close this section and go to Visual Studio Code. Just go to this folder, and you don't need to actually, there's two options. You can just easily select this folder and open this folder, but in that case you need to drag all these folders and files just by pressing Shift like that. And after that, you need to delete this folder. But if you don't want to do this, and if you don't know how to do this, you can easily click 2 times on that and open this folder like that. And you will see you are gonna open this folder with extracted versions. So go to the setup.py file to run this program, and then just click that Python. By the way, I just pressed F5 for the ones who don't know Visual Studio Code so much. By the way, you don't need to press F5. You can just click right on this Visual Studio Code and run Python file in terminal. You can easily run this Python in VS Code like that. So after running setup.py file, by the way, you can see new features in this README file. You can see session memory, you can see background monitoring. So we upgraded this session memory system, so whenever you speak with Jarvis, it's gonna remember the things that you told in this conversation. for the better experience in the next one. If anything goes wrong in your computer, for example, if GPU becomes too hot, Jarvis can detect it and can tell you that, and there's proactive system for better experience, and there is search systems, and when you tell Jarvis to scan something in your hand, for example, Jarvis, what is this thing in my hand? If you say that, Jarvis is not being silent and speaking immediately. Go to main.py file and click F5 or like that, or you can just do this like that. It's all up to you. And after that, you will see that screen on your computer. Go to Google AI Studio. I will give you that in the description as well. Copy your API key, but if you don't have any API key, you're the first, then just go to create API key section and then just create key with 2 button. And after completing this step, just copy your API key like that, and then go to this project, this program, paste your API key, and then choose your computer's operating system. Mine is Windows. You can see in this section, auto-detected Windows. Initialize the system, click that button, and this will give you the briefing.
Welcome home, sir. It is currently 14:48, and I am fetching today's news now. Based on today's briefing, Spain has clinched their second World Cup title with a 1-0 victory over Argentina in extra time. The complete list of headlines is now displayed on your screen, sir.
You can close your microphone like that. By the way, you can customize Jarvis in this section. Customize the system like that. And also, you can, if you don't like this morning brief system, you can just close it like that. And also, you can make it auto start when you want to Jarvis to open automatically when you turn your computer on. You can click that, and you can just allow that. Don't worry, it's not something unsecure, so it's really secure, no problem. You're just giving access to Jarvis to open automatically when you turn your computer on. But if you don't trust it, you can just send this message to ChatGPT when you click this auto start. So you can just create desktop shortcut just by clicking that button like that. But I already have a shortcut, so I need to delete it. And when I click it, you'll see that it's going to appear in this section. So also there is remote control. You can control it from your phone. You can just easily control it. You need to just scan your QR code on the screen, or you can just go to this site, just write this on the search bar on your phone, and you can just enter this code, and you can control Jarvis from your phone like that. So all these features like that. And if you want to interrupt Jarvis, you can just click that button, or you can just click escape button. So as you can see that this Jarvis is like that. Like I said, you can see all these detailed features on this README file. There's a background monitoring, there's session memory, there's proactive advanced system. So you can just use it. But like I said, you cannot share it on the social media like you made this Jarvis. You can just use it for daily uses and for your hobbies. And you can see that this Jarvis is like that. And like I said, you cannot use it for commercial uses because it's licensed under Creative Commons non-commercial 4.0. So this video was like that. If you have any problems, any questions, any suggestions, you can tell me in the comment section or in the community academy. It's up to you, and I will create something amazing in the near future in a couple of weeks. So see you in the next videos. Take care.